Today I want to talk about the one thing that actually maybe has been our most important thing in our Sacred Union journey. We didn't even call it a Sacred Union in the beginning. We were just so fed up with all the drama and patterns that made relationship and love complicated. And when I met Theo, my partner, 11 years ago, we decided to practice love together. Met in a tantric community. I've done my years of my spiritual journey. He has done his years of spiritual journey. And that gave us a lot, but not the key into the love that we both were longing for. So we got together, we decided to practice love, that would be our spiritual journey. One of our teachers actually said, like, that is the hardest thing to do. And I'm such a dedicated spiritual practitioner. So I was like, yeah, then that's it. That is my path then. And my partner is very dedicated. So he said, yes, let's go on this path together. And we decided to do a commitment, a written agreement commitment, because that much we knew that our ego wants to destroy whatever it can that stands in the way between me and the divine. What the ego wants to control, go into fear and pull us back to old patterns. So we knew that we had to have like a safety net for that. So we created a written agreement. And first in the beginning, it was a written agreement that was 3 months. And it said, from the day we want to break up, we give it 3 months with our full focus and attention to solve whatever stands in the way between us and love, and between us and the unity that we were longing for. After a year, we extended that agreement because we'd grown so much together already. Even if the really deep stuff we hadn't walked into that yet. But in the agreement that we extended, it was 1 year. So we gave each other, because we saw that we were really a good match in spiritual practitioners. And so we gave each other 1 year. From the day anyone wants to break up, we have to write it down, like, I want to break up with you, I want to end this relationship. And then we gave each other 1 year, or actually we gave ourselves 1 year, because it was my longing for love, it was his longing for love. And we know that we are so extremely good at sabotaging love. So 1 year from today, we will ask for help. We will do whatever we can individually and as a couple to clean the path, clean away our egos, and leaning into love. So I'm very happy that we had this commitment, because just some month after we have both signed it, we were in Thailand, and we had been fighting so much. We were under extreme pressure in a community, a spiritual community that we belong to, and we were in so much drama, and we constantly fighting, and we were traveling, and I was teaching, and we were traveling, and we couldn't get out of it. So one day, after weeks of argument, in the hotel room in Thailand, I just had enough. We were caught in such a drama, and I just couldn't take it anymore. My nervous system was frying me. So I said to him, or shouted to him like, I want out of this relationship. I hate our relationship. I hate everything about you and whatever. And I was so furious. I was so angry. And then I was like on my way out. I did that a lot, like run out of the door. And then before I got out, he said to me like, okay, I hear you, but we have an agreement that you have to make a written statement about this. So I took a receipt on the side table and I grabbed a pen and I wrote on that receipt like, I break up with you and today's date. This is now, I think it is more or less 10 years ago, 1 decade. And then I throw the receipt at him and he catched it and he looked at me and he said, good darling, then we have 1 year to solve whatever stands in our way between us and love. And that was the beginning of a deep, deep journey into seeing our own codependency, seeing our addiction. It's like, oh, so many different addiction to so many like intensity and drama and yeah. And we also saw that we needed to leave the community that we belonged to because that increased the drama, the addiction, the codependency. Because often when we are codependent or have any kind of addiction, and most of us do, like social media, for example, or eating, or having sex, or relationship and love, or gambling, or drugs, whatever we numb ourselves with or use to be more the person we want to be. So we needed also to leave the community, and then we took help. We went into like codependency treatment, started 12-step programs, and it was such a mess with codependency. So yeah, at least that we are still on this path. It's not a mess. It's not that drama. We still do our practice, but it's on a totally different level now. We are like from like, you know, going into a storehouse and really, that's really messy and like, where are we going to begin? And just throwing things out and daring to look at our own patterns and our own ego patterns and stop blaming each other for what didn't work in our union. And the more we did it, the more we went into the sacred union and the more we went into the soulmate practice. And today it's more like dusting and keeping it clean. And we still do our practice. We still have our mentors. We still need to look at our own patterns, but it's more subtle, it's more soft, and it's like cleaning the space for love to enter my life, his life, our life together, and to let love guide us. So if you're still listening, I have an agreement for you. I put it in the link. I put the link in the description of the video. If you have some kind of soul calling to do this journey, I recommend you to look at that agreement. It's free to download at trainingforlove.com. It's a deal breaker, I promise you. We wouldn't have done it because the ego is so strong in us. So download it, follow me on Instagram or here on YouTube. And if you have that calling, answer that calling. And it's not just a fantasy, it's for real, I promise you.